So I am so happy to be part of tonight's volunteer recognition event for the Halton Youth Initiative. The land that we volunteer on, that we advocate for, that we learn more about each and every week is the traditional territory of many First Nation and Métis peoples, specifically the Anishinaabe, which is the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation, the Attawandaron, and the Haudenosaunee. And, you know, I'd be remiss to just do a land acknowledgement. We really have to always think about what can we do next. And I think it's really suiting that we're coming together to give thanks to each of you for your contributions to this project. Really pinnacle to the Haudenosaunee culture is the Thanksgiving address. Thanksgiving is not just a one-day event or a one recognition event. It is something that I encourage all of you to bring into your life, this spirit of gratitude, this spirit of thankfulness for the food that we eat, for the roof over our heads, for the ability to still be able to come together virtually to care about our community. So I thank you all, and I really want to root this particular event in that Thanksgiving.
Thank you so much, Lily. Thanks for filling in there. So once again, we're really happy you could join us tonight. And tonight is about celebrating you and all your growth and achievements with the Halton Youth Initiative over the past year, even despite everything that's happened over the year and having to shift most of our volunteer work to virtual. You've not only shown strength and resilience throughout this time, but have become a dynamic group of youth leaders who have forged on through the challenges and have been an inspiration to our community. So congratulations. Lily and I are very proud of you. At tonight's event, we'll be recording it for those who weren't able to join us. And in order to show even more team spirit and so that we feel more connected as a group, as I was saying, we're asking you to turn your cameras on. This will also show us your fabulous red carpet attire and your celebrity faces. At the end of the evening, we'll be taking a fun poll for best costume, and there will be prizes. So there will be a $20 Uber Eats card for third place, a $30 Uber Eats card for second, and a $50 Uber Eats card for first place. And even if you don't receive a prize, don't worry, because everyone else that participates this evening will be receiving a $10 Uber Eats gift card since we couldn't provide food in person. So before I turn it over to Lily for her other introduction, I just wanted to say thank you and congrats again. And we think we have a fun and inspirational agenda this evening, which includes tributes and speeches, as well as video presentations, and a time for you guys to share your experiences of this year. So I'll turn it back to you, Lily.
Hey y'all. Seeing a lot of beautiful, fabulous faces tonight, and I'm so stoked for us to kind of take a walk through memory lane, you know, get in our feels a little bit, celebrate a little bit, and really just appreciate this amazing journey that we've all been on. We've got OG members on the call tonight to some people who just joined a few weeks ago, and each of you are really such a special part of this project. So I want to echo that sentiment that Siobhan just shared. We're so proud of all the heart, soul, and technical talent that you contribute to this project. As a collective of youth and adults, we are almost 100 people strong. So although our effect is felt most strongly in Halton region, we have ripple effects that are reaching from coast to coast to coast of Turtle Island. So take a few minutes with us to be reminded of some memories and projects from our year 2 together. And feel free to add your thoughts in the chat. Siobhan, take it away.
There you go. Congrats again. And Lily, I think you have the floor still.
All right.
Am I
So
correct with
feel
that?
free to turn your speakers back up. Sorry that was a little loud.
It was loud. Oh, okay. I'll put it down a little
I don't know.
later.
It might.
I'm like, I don't
It
know if
was
they can
for
hear
me.
it. Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it like to middle the next time for our next video.
All right. Sweet. So, bear with me. I've got a speech for you incredible people. Okay.
It's a lot of
get
technical switching back and forth, right?
Oh yeah. So I've got, well, I just mean bear with me because it's going to take a few minutes
Yeah.
to do this. So wow, taking a walk down memory lane really drives home just how much we have accomplished in the past 12 months. In those 12 months, we've engaged 126 volunteers. We've contributed 2,000 volunteer hours under the support of 35 community partners. In person, the Acton peeps, they spoke with the town of Halton Hills to guide the development of the new Acton Youth Center. We spoke with the Acton BIA on how to be accommodating to young people. And we were in development of an event called the Sevens for Sevens, a mental health workshop to take place at MSB, highlighting some of the mental health service supports in town, but obviously postponed due to the pandemic. In Aldershot, we collaborated with the HCDSB to advocate for free public transit for Burlington teens. We were featured in the newspaper discussing volunteerism, and we had our 4-part Connect You series put under postponement. That series was bringing together community partners and engaging activities to cover 3 aspects of health: environmental, mental, and physical. The Milton Gang had a successful pitch competition in front of community judges, with the winning idea being a fundraiser for the Darling Home for Kids. Although the original idea was canceled, we have circled back with our Crafting for a Cause event on now to raise $500 for the local Children's Hospice and Respite Care Center. All event ideas were put on hold, but we did manage to develop a March break calendar for the Milton Youth Service Network, and we were tapped to create one for Youth Week, in addition to representing the network at a volunteer fair. North Oakville folks created materials to share about local resources. They developed a questionnaire on positive youth hangout space, and their Heinz funding proposal was put on hold. With the support of other HYI youth, they also developed a National Youth Week 2020 virtual gallery and video clips about youth empowerment and response to COVID-19. When COVID hit, I remember sitting in the Milton Hub with the Milton Youth Action Team and our brand new community partner, Andrea Beebe from the town of Milton. We were on the cusp of March break, literally the day before. Event planning was in full force, and the news came in. Schools were closing, 2-week minimum. Murmurs spread across the room, and people were glued to their phones. Just like you, I was worried. I was worried about the isolation, panic, and fear that may spread. I saw the hoarding on TV, and I listened to figureheads sound nervous on radio broadcasts. And I worried about you, your schooling, particularly my grade 11 and 12 students. I worried about your home lives, your parents, and your extended family members. Siobhan and I, we felt a strong responsibility to face this head on. So the Halton Youth Initiative pivoted. We went virtual. We tackled Zoom. We headed to Google Classroom. We talked about how we could help. We created space for you to come each week for community, volunteering, and, a little bit of chaotic fun. In a world where it is so easy to tune out, you guys all tuned in and you showed up for the COVID-19 virtual response team. the Youth Mental Health Project's National Youth Week, Indigenous topics, the hosted and posted games and events on Thursdays, the expanding possibility career panels, your reconciliation challenges, community builders, supporting community partners, older adult card games, your reconciliation journey, the truth team, the reconciliation crew, community partner projects, the podcast team, calls to action crew, creative spaces, the Black Lives Matter panel, Team Goose, Team Motivations, the Snow Foxes, the multiple Crafting for a Cause campaigns, the community cleanups, and I'm sure I've missed something. But just wow. It's important to create this space to honor and acknowledge you and this project. We've been nominated for awards such as the Town of Halton Hills 2020 Youth Week Awards, individual and group, the Town of Milton 2020 Youth Week Awards, individual and group, and we were the successful recipients of the YMCA Peace Week Medallion for our work on the truth and reconciliation journey, mental health, and resiliency during COVID-19. You expressed care for each other, for your community. You had your growth challenged, hosting virtual events, interviewing adults, tackling new tech applications, facilitating groups. You provided support, offering helping hands to new projects, attending other team events, being cheerleaders for one another, and giving advice. We've shared power with youth-led breakout rooms, community dialogues led by volunteers, using feedback to drive new topics and projects, and pushing the boundary on what's possible in a virtual setting. And you've expanded your possibilities by volunteering on this broad project that covers many topics and engages with adults and community partners and the public in so many ways. But at the end of the day, it's not about the numbers or the buzzwords. It's about the impact. It's about the stories. It's about your strengths. It's about the senior who specifically requested to play cards again with Noah because they hit it off over a game of euchre. It's the car rides home from a Seven Somebodies meeting. It's Iman Ayaz leading with her heart and being someone her team can depend on. It's picking out beads from bins at the side of the road. It's Elijah sharing his personality in virtual ways and teaching us all a thing or two about tech platforms. It's Tanvi and Josh having deep dive chats about the natural law and the Time Is Now series. It's the birthday shout outs and the bracelets. It's Victoria killing it at the YMCA Peace Medallion speech with her co-writer Angela. It's Amber reminding us to stay connected not only with each other, but carefully and respectfully with diverse populations. It's my friends and family being speakers on the career panels. It's Caroline's passion for social justice. It's our powerhouse siblings bringing big energy to every litter cleanup in Aldershot and Milton, and not to mention the Zoom calls. It's Casey's ever-present cheerful text in the chat thread. It's Faith Mulder's strong breakout room leadership along with Ashley Stevenson. It's Fatima inviting Josh to the YMCA Peace Week youth event. It's Zainab's powerful land acknowledgement at the Indigenous Knowledge Keeper event. It's Farah's support of the AMP series interviewers. It's Julia and Warda leading the first HYI podcast. It's getting your friends to help make jewelry for the Crafting for a Cause campaigns. It's Burva jumping into our project with both feet and a full heart. It's all the Oscardo purchases and appreciation of Indigenous art and businesses, with more still coming in the mail, Fatima, I swear. It's Michelle Dittmer making me a traditional scarf. It's Aman and Nabia driving down to the school board headquarters to watch Casey and Amber's student trustee speeches. It's Charlie's out-of-the-box thinking. It's the offshoot group chats, friendships, positive comments, and heart. So thank you, all of you, for being part of this project. It's been inspiring, empowering, and big, big soul food during an otherwise dark and uncertain time. It is my honor to know you, to volunteer alongside you, and to be connected to this project. So with a little tear in my eye, I can't wait to see what 2021 has in store for us as we continue to forge forward with new and renewed ideas, with enhanced youth leadership and an ever expanding public reach. Let's make year 3 one for the books. So feel free to add your comments in the chat. And we also have some time planned later tonight for you to share your experience on this team. So give yourselves a big round of applause.
Amazing. Yay. Thank you, Lily. Yeah, that amazing. You took the words out of my mouth. So awesome, guys. Now I'd like to take a moment to talk about the adult allies, since many of them, some of them are here now, but many of them were not able to be here this evening. Please know that you are in their thoughts, and we have received nothing but positive feedback about you from the adult allies throughout the years. Although the Halton Youth Initiative is all about elevating youth voices, at the heart of the Halton Youth Initiative is building meaningful relationships with each other in our community and youth working with adults. It's been really wonderful to see how you guys and our adult allies and community partners have continued to stay connected and work together. That is why our adult allies and community partners wanted to send these messages in the following presentation that I'll be putting up on the screen momentarily.
Hi, everyone. I just wanted to take a moment to tell you how awesome I think that every one of you at the Halton Youth Initiative are. As the Indigenous lead for Our Kids Network, I cannot tell you how my heart soars to see how you have all embraced such important topics like children's and youth mental health, especially during this time of COVID, which is such a struggle, but also how you've embraced truth and reconciliation in Canada and how you've tried to learn more as individuals, but then to amplify that knowledge further to the community at large. You guys have done magnificent work. You've done important work. And kudos to all of you. You should all feel so proud of yourselves. I can tell you that I hold you all up in high esteem. And I certainly talk a lot about the work that you guys are doing because it is absolutely amazing. Thank you. Congratulations for everything you've done. Feel proud.
Hey, youth volunteers, it's Jen from the town of Halton Hills. I just want to say congratulations. This recognition night is for you, and it's well deserved. Over the past 8 months, I've had an opportunity to meet with you guys on a weekly basis, and you have done some amazing things, whether it is social change, bringing awareness to a topic, or having a fun activity. You have done an amazing job. Continue to advocate, continue to use your voice, and I'm just very proud of all of you. So congratulations and enjoy your recognition night.
Hello from your friendly neighborhood community development specialist at the town of Oakville, Nabil, an adult ally for the Halton Youth Initiative. Just want to congratulate every one of you guys on an awesome volunteer initiative that you guys have put together, especially in such challenging times. Just speaks to your desire to make an impact in the community, to be connected with one another, and to facilitate awesome programs and activities and initiatives. So congratulations once again, and I know there's big things to come. So guys, let's celebrate this, let's acknowledge this, and let's have a great time.
Hi, Stephen Hurley from Voice Ed Radio with a heartfelt message to all of the youth volunteers who make the Halton Youth Initiative a much richer and more rewarding place for everyone. As an adult ally, I have found the volunteers with whom I've had the pleasure of working to be so dedicated and in their own way very inspirational. You know, there's an energy building in this community, in this province, and across this country, and it's an energy of active participation led by volunteers like you who support and encourage others to get involved, to raise their voices, and to develop that sense of agency that's going to be so necessary if we want to tackle some of the biggest challenges ahead. As an older Haltonian, it's great to know that there are young people like you willing to give of your time and your talent to support the Halton Youth Initiative and its many projects. Thank you.
Hey Halton Youth Initiative, it's Joe from PSN. I just want to congratulate everyone on all the hard work that you've done and put in this year. You've all been such resilient, amazing, adaptable humans in this time. And I think that speaks to all the creative initiatives that you folks have created this year. And I hope you all know the important and positive impacts that you've had within the community. It definitely does not go unnoticed. And I want you to know that we're all cheering you on. So congratulations again. And I look forward to seeing and hearing future positive impressions that you all make moving forward.
Hey fabulous youth, this is Andrew from the town of Milton, and I just wanted to say congratulations and a job well done on all your awesome work this year. From attending some of the meetings to seeing the fabulous work that you've been doing online, whether it's activism, whether it's just general community building, you have shown that young people have the power to create positive change. So I want to thank you on behalf of the town of Milton, and I want to continue to encourage your awesome pursuits. The world can learn a lot from youth, so thank you for all of your hard work.
Hey there, Halton Youth Initiative. Michelle Dittmer here, adult ally and your biggest fan. This has been such a weird year with the pandemic and everything that's happened. But more than anything, this has been a year to just hit reset on the entire world. And one thing that really excites me is seeing that you are the leaders that are going to be in charge of what that reset looks like and shifting the way that this world is operating and seeing all the things that you see as injustices or things that you want to change. And now you have the opportunity to do it. You are the leaders, and I am so excited for our future because of the passion you have, because of the skills you've developed, and the way that you are going to lead us out of this pandemic, out the other end. So I want to celebrate each and every one of you tonight and just thank you for your service. And I am so excited to watch and see the impact you're going to have on this world.
Amazing once again. And I'm aware that we have two of our adult allies here too, Pat Howell Blackmore and also Teresa, I think, from the YMCA. So I did want to open up the floor in case. I know, Pat, you just made a comment in the chat, but I'm not sure if you guys wanted to say something.
I'll hop on for a minute. Yeah, for sure. I just echo everything that people have said so far, and I am learning as much from you as I feel like I'm supporting too. So I really appreciate that. Some of you who might know me already know that I believe in a really interesting concept called spark. And that's something that is your essence, or something that makes you unique and something that you contribute to the world. So I just really encourage each and every one of you to continue you're showing your spark and then sharing your spark to ignite whatever's going to happen next. And I know it's going to be awesome. So thank you for everything that you do for the community.
Awesome. Thanks, Pat. Teresa, you put a comment in the chat. Did you want me to read it, or did you want to share a few words?
It's okay. The comments in the chat, you guys could read that, but just, to tell you in person, thank you so much for everything that you guys have done. It has been an incredible journey, reading all the emails, watching, being able to participate in some of the meetings that have taken place. And I can't believe where this group started and where it is landing in what year are we in? 2020. I've already tried to forget 2020. So you guys should be very proud with all the accomplishments. What you've done has been astronomical. I can't believe it. I was exhausted listening to Lily with what all the work and all the projects that you guys spearheaded. And honestly, out of all youth councils and youth committees that I've represented, sat on, seen, I think this has been the most progressive, the most hardworking team and accomplished. So well done, well done. There can't be enough positive things to say about each and every one of you and as a group collectively. So well done. I'm glad I was able to make it this evening.
Thank you, Teresa. All right, well now the adult allies have had a chance to talk, Lily and me. Now we're gonna give you the space to talk. It's your night, and just share maybe some of your experiences with volunteering for the Halton Youth Initiative. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn over to a slideshow because we did have some submissions, funny memes and things that some of you submitted. So I just want to give you a chance to elevate your voices and say something about this. So this one was submitted from Angela. And I mean, it speaks for itself. Angela, can you describe like when you were putting this together, like this is how you were feeling? Did you do the Oprah arms when you heard this?
Yeah, I saw the Oprah arms and I was like, oh, that's how I felt when I heard that we won the award, and it was just really cool. So I decided to put it together.
That's amazing. Thank you. I'm gonna like switch to the next slide. I think you submitted this one too. It was cute. When I realized I'm the note taker 10 minutes into the meeting. I wonder if anybody else feels that way. Is that your cat?
No, I just found a picture online.
Yeah, just joking. Awesome. Okay, and this was a submission from Isabella, I believe. So Isabella, can you describe these memes that you created?
Yeah, I think for me, this is very relatable because I know a few times I've been like 2 minutes late because of this.
I love it. And because of TikTok?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm still trying to figure that out. Okay, cool. And our next, okay, so this isn't a meme. So this is like, there's memes and there's submissions of different things. So this piece of art, this beautiful art was submitted by Myra, who sits on our Community Builders virtual team. Myra, did you want to describe what this painting represents, means to you?
Okay. So we had a meeting with an artist, Delray Dumont, an Indigenous artist, and she showed us a Truth and Reconciliation painting, and it inspired me to make a painting too for the missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls. I actually didn't know that they put the hand over the mouth at the time of the painting because there's like an actual symbol for it, but I do now, but at the time of the painting I didn't, so that's why it's not there.
That's beautiful. How long did it take you to paint that?
3 hours, I think.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing and submitting that. Amazing. Okay, this was submitted by Tanvi. Tanvi, do you want to describe what this submission means?
Yeah, sure. So I actually only got to attend one in-person meeting with DHYI before we went virtual. And I think we all transitioned pretty well into a virtual environment. For the majority of the time, we used Zoom for our meetings. So that's like the join meeting page for Zoom. And I'm the youth leader for Team Motivations. So I'm here to represent them, and I obviously have to put our name in it. Yeah, because our team is like pretty awesome, and I think overall HYI is doing great, and it's where the magic is happening. So, yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you for submitting that. And for those of you who don't know, Team Motivations is a part of our Creative Spaces Thursday group. It's one of our breakout rooms, and as Tanvi was saying, she's one of the youth leaders there. So thanks, Tanvi. Okay, this one was submitted by Masha. Masha, what made you submit this?
Well, a lot of the work we do, we achieve it because we work together. I just thought that was kind of funny, so I kind of went together.
That giraffe is really strong. It's a strong neck. Awesome. Last but not least, Nyla, you submitted this one.
Yeah, so I think this one's pretty self-explanatory as well. I only started a couple months ago, and I heard about creative spaces through Masha, and we would always like text each other to remind each other about like the volunteer meeting. So that just made me think of that.
That's awesome. Well, thanks to everyone who submitted something. And also, this is just a time that maybe everyone who's online might feel like sharing a little bit about their experiences with the Halton Youth Initiative. So I guess the question for today is, what is one thing that you think stands out to you about your Halton Youth Initiative volunteerism over the past year? I'm not sure how we want to do this because there's about, let's say there's 33 youth. So I'm wondering maybe the easiest way, instead of like popcorn style, maybe what I'll do is I'll just go down the list of names. If you don't have anything to share, that's fine. You can pass. But this is like your time, just a space to share if you want to. So something that stood out to you about your volunteer experience. I'm just going to go alphabetical order. The first person on my list is Allie. Allie, did you want to share?
Yeah, one thing was like going to like meetings and stuff, like people listen to your opinion. That was like a very big boost for like self-esteem.
Great. Thank you.
Yeah, that's about it.
Well, that's amazing. So just the listening, people listening to you, that was increased your self-esteem. Thanks for sharing that, Allie. Alicia, I have you up next.
One thing that just stood out to me, I guess, was how welcoming everybody was. And it was like surprisingly easy to like talk to people and to like become friends with people over a virtual format because everyone was so nice and welcoming. And I just wanted to say thank you, Siobhan and Lily, because like it's been so much fun doing all this virtual work. So thank you guys.
Thank you, Alicia. And I got to say, you look lovely, darling.
Thank you.
Okay, next on my list, I have Amber.
We're just saying what we love about volunteering, right?
Yeah, like something that stood out to you this year, in the past year for volunteering.
In the past year for volunteering, I've always loved it, but I found that like over quarantine and just everything shifting online, there's been more of an opportunity for people to work together, whether it be on like different teams, and really just everyone gets to work on projects that they're passionate about. And so I just really love how there's something for everyone.
That's amazing. Thanks so much for sharing, Amber. Next on my list, I have, and I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing this right, is it Arshia?
Oh, yeah, it's Arshia.
And you look, oh, I love what you're wearing. Oh, amazing.
Thank you. The reason I like the Halton Youth Initiative a lot, and the thing that makes it stand out for me personally, is that everyone's very like casual and like friendly, unlike other meetings that I've been to, which are more formal. So personally, I feel a lot more comfortable sharing my ideas and like joining the meetings. And especially during the quarantine, which was pretty stressful, like I found that being able to join the meetings and like have a discussion with other peers was very like relaxing for me, and it was like it was it created like a positive like mindset for me personally.
Thanks for sharing that. Glad that this has created a positive mindset for you and that you're still able to like to connect with everyone somehow. So that's great. Thank you, Arshia. Next is Ashley. Ashley S, not Ashley O, who I was trying to find when we first started.
Something that really has stood out to me this year is just how much we can learn. I went to the meetings before this, and we've adapted to going online now, and we've learned how to deal with that. We always learn about collaboration, how to set up a meeting, an event for other people, how to take notes, and it's really amazing how much we can learn in being in these meetings.
Great, thank you. Okay, I have Verva up next.
Hey.
Hi.
I think the first thing that I noticed was kind of the energy that everyone has. It's very real and it's very raw, and I think it's easy to relate with everyone, even though it's virtual, like everyone's been saying. It's sometimes really hard to connect with people through a screen, but the amount of, welcoming that I felt from everyone, even from adult allies like Lily, it's super inspiring, and it makes me feel welcome.
Amazing and very glam, I must say, today.
Thank you.
No problem. Caroline.
I would say meeting new people and just meeting positive people and like just building relationships with people, and like even having that ability to do it online, because like a lot of things were just canceled, but you guys actually took the time and made it virtual, which I really appreciate.
It's amazing. And you've helped a lot with all of the video edits and all this stuff. So it's amazing. Thank you, Caroline. Ethan.
So for me, what really stood out is being able to learn so much about truth and reconciliation. It's a topic I wouldn't have really researched on my own time, and I'm so happy I got to know all about what Indigenous people have gone through, and I've been able to apply that in my daily life. Through history class and social studies, I've been able to take the knowledge that you guys have taught us and through the meetings and applied it, and I think it was just an amazing opportunity, along with getting to know the people in the podcast crew and being able to host podcasts and contacting politicians. So just thank you guys for an amazing time here. Really
Thanks,
fun.
Ethan. And you look very dapper tonight, I must add. Fatima Nakfi.
I think one thing that really stood out to me was how nice everyone is and how like welcoming they are. And in terms of like listening to ideas, everyone's like always really open about listening to each other. And yeah, that's basically it.
Perfect. Thanks. Fatima Zaidi.
I think one thing that stood out for me was kind of our transition to online, because I remember when we kind of heard about it, we were all at a dinner, and that was kind of the discussion topic of the night, and we didn't know what was going to happen next, but we all adapted pretty quickly. And with that, we also kind of, got to meet with the other groups. It wasn't just our North Oakville Council anymore. We got to meet with Milton, Acton, and everything, and that was really nice. And also I think we got more volunteers involved in our work. So now it wasn't just our councils, but now we have a full team of volunteers, and meeting everyone and working together has been really nice.
Thank you. Where'd you get those diamonds, girl?
This was supposed to be from a semi-dress, and these are my mom's.
Oh, they're gorgeous. Awesome. Gabriel.
Hi, I think what stood out to me most was I joined a really short time ago, and everyone was just so welcoming and friendly, and it was a really nice environment to be in.
That's awesome. And I love your like antlers.
Thank
Cool.
you.
That's so fun. I'm sorry, I think it's GADA. I'm really sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Is it GADA or GADA?
Oh, sorry, it's Leanne, but I just signed into my mom's account for
Oh,
today. It wasn't
it's
working.
Leanne? Okay.
Yeah.
Is it with an I? Like Leanne
No,
or with an E?
it's Layyan.
Layyan. Leanne. Okay. There you go. Leanne.
Yeah, it was really inspiring and nice. It was a big honor to be with you guys in such an inspiring group, and a big thank you to Lily. She was so supportive this whole time, and I know I've joined like maybe through a short time, maybe like 3 months now, but it's been such an awesome time with you guys, and I've really learned a lot.
Great. Thanks for sharing, Leanne. Okay, next up I have Iman Asan.
Hi, so something that stood out to me volunteering this year was meeting new people, well, virtually meeting new people, and specifically for the Milton Youth Action Team, we had quite a few new members, so it was really fun getting to know different people.
Amazing. Thank you. And now Iman Ayaz.
I joined the Halton Youth Initiative in July, so I started off as virtual, and I didn't really know what to expect, but everyone was really welcoming, and something that really stood out to me was how many opportunities there were to lead and collaborate with everyone, and I guess that's just something really enjoyable, getting to meet people.
Great. Love the red lipstick, must say. Okay, Isha.
Well, I started off like before COVID, so transitioning from like how do I say this? Transitioning from like IRL to uh virtual was like a bit of a shock, but it was an easy transition, especially with the help of everyone else in the whole team, and like all the adult allies as well. And I think I learned more in these meetings than I have in school. So uh, that's a good thing. I don't really know what to say. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have.
Wow, well, that's quite the compliment. Thanks, Isha. Okay, Casey.
Hi, so I think I thought of three things that I really love about working with HYI. So the first one is definitely the people. I love the Milton Youth Action Team so much. And then once we went virtual, getting to know everyone else in Halton was such an amazing experience working with such hardworking people. Second of all, I love the projects we do. I feel like every project we do is something we're passionate about, whether that be the fall fair that we worked on, which was our first project for the Milton Youth Action Team, or the Black Lives Matter movement panel, and the environment panel, and other stuff. And thirdly, the thing that I love the most is how this has been like a commitment. This is year 2. We've been doing this for so long, and it's just so rewarding, like seeing everything that we've done like come to life, and just seeing all the progress we've made. And I think that's just amazing.
Pretty amazing. And you look very glam yourself today. Lucas.
I only did join fairly recently. I think I've only been to like 3 or 4 meetings. So what first stood out to me was the passion that everybody has, and with everything that 2020 has been, I would have thought that people wouldn't be as enthusiastic as they were, but as soon as I joined, I noticed that everybody here was here for a reason, and that it was a very positive environment, and that I felt very welcome from the start.
Great. Thanks for sharing. Love your festive hat. We're happy to have
Thank
you join our HYI initiative. Awesome. Mira.
Hi, the thing that stands out most to me about volunteering is all the connections I get to make, whether it's between the Milton crew, the HYI youth, or the adult allies. I feel like it's such a positive space to be in sometimes, and I also get to learn a lot, which is great, and I just love volunteering with everybody.
Thanks, Mira. Nathan. Are you there, Nathan? or you can type in the chat too if your mic's not working. Okay, Nathan, let us know in the chat. We're going to move on, but I'll come back to you, okay? Nidhi.
Hi, okay, my mic is working. Yeah, what I would like to say is that I just recently joined, but I really appreciate how everyone is very inclusive of everyone's ideas and how everyone is very respectful of all the contributions and how when everyone works together, we can get a lot done.
Great, thank you. Cool hat. Nimra.
Something that really stood out to me was how like easy it was for me to participate in some of the events we have. Like for example, that interview that I did with Talitha, that's definitely something I wouldn't have tried before, but because of the sort of like safe space that we've created, I felt comfortable doing so, and like my social skills definitely improved after that.
Perfect, good to hear. Nishita.
Something that I really love about the Halton Youth Initiative is how everyone's voice is valued and no one's neglected on their opinions or ideas, and not only by fellow youth volunteers, but also the adult allies.
Awesome, thanks for sharing, Nishita. Noah.
I'm also pretty new. It's like my third week. But something that I immediately noticed was a positive environment of this group, and positive environments make the experience so much more better. And everyone is really collaborative and listens to everyone's ideas, which I really love.
Yeah, thanks, Noah. Welcome again. Salma.
Hi. So I'm also relatively new, but so far everyone has been so welcoming, and I was really able to build on my collaboration skills and learn new things every time I join here, and it's been very fun, and that's mostly because of all the people here.
Awesome, you look lovely, darling.
Thank you.
Tyler. Tyler, are you there? Okay, just type in the chat. We'll like come back to you. Oh, there he is. Hi, Tyler. Okay, we'll come back to you, okay?
I saw you cut out for a second.
No problem.
What was the question again? I forgot.
What stood out to you about volunteering with creative spaces? Like anything that stood out to you?
Everyone was inclusive, like right when I joined. That stood out to me because like everyone was nice and accepted my ideas.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tyler. Victoria.
One thing I really appreciated was that there are several different opportunities for all interests. So like how we have our community spaces group and we had so many Indigenous events, you can really participate in whatever you find interesting.
Perfect. Thank you. And last but not least is Zayat.
Something that stood out for me, even though I joined pretty recently, was how welcoming everyone was.
That's good. I'm really glad that you felt welcome. It's really important, right? To feel comfortable. So awesome. Thank you all for sharing. There's a lot of you on tonight, so it's just really amazing to hear all of your voices. So I know that I'm aware of our time. We're like 5 minutes away, but this is our dress up poll now. So I'm going to turn it over to Lily and we're going to see how we can make this work. So Lily, over to you.
Okay. So how are we going to tackle it? We'll get people to use the raise hand feature if they want to be included in the poll for
maybe
best dress for
that probably makes
so use the raise hand feature to throw your costume and your outfit into the ring. Siobhan's going to create a poll and I'm going to read a statement of this activity. So it's time for our red carpet dress up poll. Remember, this is just for fun, and you all look marvelous this evening. I'm seeing a few of you, though, who have gone above and beyond, and maybe are even a little extra, so in making their effort to dress up. So you have the raised hand feature up, and then I'm going to ask people to tell us a little bit about the inspiration behind their outfits tonight, and essentially, who are you wearing? So up first on my screen here, I've got Ethan.
Cool. So my outfit for today, my inspiration is I took inspiration from many of the Silicon Valley like tech CEOs. So I kind of went for like the turtleneck, like Steve Jobs type of vibe, and then like put a blazer on top. And yeah, so that's what I did.
Excellent, excellent. All right, we've got an innovator in our midst. Up next, we've got Casey. Casey, who are you wearing tonight and why?
I got my inspiration from Google. I wasn't really sure what Hollywood glam is, so I Googled it and I found like a bunch of like black and red dresses. So I looked in my closet. I'm not sure where it's from, but I just took a red dress from my closet and I tried to curl my hair, but my hair is really straight, so it flattened out really quick.
I can't go wrong with a red dress. All right, up next, we've got Fatima Z. How are you tonight, and who are you wearing?
I'm great, thank you. So what kind of inspired my outfit? I don't own a lot of traditionally, red carpety looks. So it's a more traditional kind of piece. But yeah, I just thought, glam, bling, diamonds. So that's where I got the earrings and things going. My face is also pretty shiny because I got this lamp and it's making me pretty hot. And I did a little bit of makeup, but I just wanted to be blinged out. So that's what I did.
You're sparkling and shining. Up next, we've got Burva. How are you, and who are you wearing?
I got my inspiration from Pinterest, and it was inspired by a Dior dress. I wish I was that rich, but I'm not. But yeah, I just put some things together, and yeah.
You look fabulous. Up next, we've got Needy in the, what type of hat is it? Because I know I love it. Wait, it's a fedorable hat.
Yeah, correct. I wasn't really inspired by a person, but I saw that I had a fedora laying around, so I'm like, why not? It's red carpet, kind of, so.
A timeless look, really. Arshia, you're up next.
So I kind of went for like the classic Hollywood celebrity look that you see on like TV shows. And I had this like fur coat just like in the back of my closet, and I never really got the opportunity to wear it, so I decided to wear it. I wore a little bit of like jewelry as well, and like put on these like sunglasses and like these earrings, and I did a little bit of makeup too. That's basically my look.
And it is a look. L-E-W-K. Awesome. All right, we've got a few more over on the next page. We've got Lucas. Feeling festive tonight, like me.
Yes, I decided to look in my closet for all the Christmas stuff I had, and I put on everything. I put on this wonderful hat, and that's basically it. There's nothing much to it.
Sometimes simplicity is key. All right, so who else have I not called on? Isabella.
Hello. I'm going to be completely honest. Mine was from my grade 8 graduation. I have nothing else.
A vintage look, timeless and chic. All right, up next we've got Alicia.
Well, I guess I was kind of inspired by Princess Grace of Monaco. This is like my Bollywood twist on her style, because I always think of like the mint green and the pearls when I think of her, and I thought she was really cool. So yeah, that's it.
Lovely, regal, even regal. Oh, I see. Oh, sorry, Aman, I missed you. I see you had a comment in there. How's it going?
Doing good. I wasn't really inspired by anyone in particular, but I'm wearing the one and only Mr. Tommy Hilfiger, and I guess I realized like I'm kind of more of a retro kind of Hollywood look instead of what is contemporary. But yeah, I went for the red lipstick, red dress, bit of makeup.
Nice. I kind of missed some of your audio got a little laggy for me, but if I captured the first part right, if you're feeling tired, that's nothing that a good coat of red lipstick can't fix. So good stuff. And I see Leon, Leon, I've seen you in the chat here. So who are you wearing tonight? What's your inspiration?
I don't really have, like, I wasn't really inspired by anyone or anything, but I just decided to wear like a white shirt, like a bright white shirt representing like something like a better year next year, and like to give a bright future.
Oh, I like that. Okay, Leon, setting the tone. She's manifesting 2021 for us, y'all. You heard it here first. Blank slate. Awesome. And I believe last but not least, we've got my girl Tanvi.
Hi. So I was also not inspired by a person. I was more like the HYI itself. From literally everything that we've done, I think what we do is really great. And I love that it's super youth centered. It's not like you're just on the sidelines, you're literally doing everything. So I have a little badge thing where it says where the magic happened, and it's HYI. Kind of took my inspiration from Harry Potter, I guess. A little time turner, witch hat, there's a little owl on it, and a wand, because we are magical people. And I'm also sporting as my bottoms the classic and casual 2020 pajamas, because I'm not gonna change into some uncomfortable jeans today or ever for the rest of the year at least. So yeah.
That's right. Magic on the top, chill zone on the bottom. I think you would make Harry Potter proud, my dear. And oh, I see a last minute entry. We've got Selma. Selma in the chat box. How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. So I just kind of also did like a Hollywood glam. I just went with like also a bold kind of lip here, and then I just did some makeup, and then I have some rings, and I also just have a nice dress and some pearl necklaces. But yeah, that's it.
Nailed it. Yeah, nothing that a little bling and sparkle to jazz up an outfit. You guys are fabulous and amazing. So Siobhan, did you get everybody's name into the poll?
I believe I did, Lily. I'm really hoping this works because we had a lot of entries, and I'm seeing for one question you can only enter 10, so I had to continue. So hopefully this works. So what we're going to do here, guys, and again, this is just for fun. You all look lovely tonight, okay? But everyone, just take a vote. I'm going to open the poll now, launch it, and just vote on who you think is our best dressed of the evening. Can you see everybody's name there, everyone? I have a continued as well. And it's all like anonymous, so nobody's going to see who voted for who. Should I actually play Jeopardy music now? No.
I've got the Harry Potter theme song stuck in my head.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. We have 13 votes so far, 13 out of 34. Oh, the votes are coming in. They're coming in. Oh my gosh, it's close. It's close, guys. I have 25 votes, 26 out of 34. Just a few more votes. Couple more seconds we'll leave open. Holy bajoli. Okay, I'm waiting for 2 more votes. Do I possibly have 2 more votes? Well, that could be adult allies. I'm not sure. Maybe that's adult allies. Okay. All right. So based on this, it seems we have a winner here. So, okay. So I hope that worked. Okay. So our third place goes to Leanne. Yay. Inspiration, bright future. Lovely, lovely. Second place goes to Soma, Hollywood glam.
Oz Queen.
Yeah, Soma. And our first place, is that Harry Potter? Tanvi. Woohoo! Awesome, guys. All of you look super, super lovely and everything. So, like I said, everybody gets a gift card tonight. So, thank you so much for dressing up. We really just did that because we want to see your lovely faces. It was kind of just a way to get you to turn your camera on, actually. Awesome. Okay, so we're a little over time. So, we're going to wrap it up now. And Lily, anything you want to say in closing?
Well, nothing that I haven't already said. Just love you guys. It's been such a treat, and looking forward to a now manifested 2021. Our future's bright. It's as bright as Leon's shirt, so we're good. Have a great night, everybody.
Yeah, my sentiments too. Thank you so much for joining our volunteer recognition tonight. You guys are awesome. You did great work, and keep up the good work. We shall see you this week for our State of Youth Report feedback sessions. Awesome. Bye, guys. Give yourselves a hand.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Lovely, lovely.